This reminded me of something I would see in One Punch Man. Mumen Rider, I think it was. He does this big dramatic entrance, just like Pansy's doing here, and she has this flash bomb, and she throws it. I'm like, oh snap! It blows up, and then it. We are introduced to what I believe Glorio calls the Gendarmerie. They are the military police of King Gomah, and basically Goku's just looking, and Glorio's like, no, we need to make sure we stay out of sight for this one. And from here you get all these people who they look like basically, yeah, they are not the wealthiest bunch here, and this commander in chief, I guess, he starts speaking, and what he basically starts explaining is with the death of Dabura, pronounced as Dabura in the Funimation dub, Gomah is now the new king, and they've already got this statue set of him. And what he starts basically explaining, so he is now basically explaining that he will require the residents of this town, this small town or village, honestly more like it, 3 coins, or else they will forfeit 3 years of their lives per coin by default. Thus, if they cannot pay all coins, that's 9 years of their lives gone. And you could see the reaction. Obviously 3 coins money wise must mean a lot, and these guys, like I said, they already don't look like they're the most wealthiest bunch already, and they are absolutely terrified. And this one guy in green, this one green guy in the yellow vest, he's like, F this, I'm out. So he starts running, and the military commander guy, he shoots this beam at him, and boom, this guy starts clutching his neck, and it drags him automatically back. And so what the guy, and you can tell he's a complete a-hole basically about it, just smiling in front of all these people's faces. What he then starts explaining is, we learn that the residents, they have these collars on their necks that prevent them from being able to run away. And the military guy also mentions that doing so will cost you an extra 10 years of your life, so thus they can hold you captive for 19 years. Captive is what I thought. I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna lock him up, but man, no, they're talking literally here, because as we see in the next shot, and this is where things start getting sad, you know, start getting desperate. Goku, East Kaioshin, and Glorio, they're looking like, oh, this is not right. They start bringing these people up, and this is where we start learning what they truly mean by those 19 years in total. So this guy gives 3 coins, he's good, he's able to walk away. This guy, he gives only 1 coin, and from here he's like, that's all he's got. And so he's begging for his life here, and the commander's like, no, that's not good. The rules was 3 coins or else. And so this guy, for probably no fault of his own, not having any coins, he's put down on his knees, and they clamp this thing into his neck, and these little bumps that you see going into this vacuum looking machine, it apparently is life force. So they literally are sucking years of lives out of this guy's body, and when he comes down, he's all frail and fragile, because now he's just literally lost years of their lives. They are literally sucking the life force out of these people. And yeah, I felt really, really sorry for this guy. Like, that is awful. And Goku's like, nah, we can't stand for this. And I'm like with it. And even more sad was this really elderly guy, and he's on his knees, he's begging, he's like, I've got nothing. And these military guys could give 2 craps. They do not care. They grab the old guy, and the guy's trying to fight for his life, said he's just elderly, let him be. And man, he slams the poor old guy down to the ground, and Goku's ready to get in action here, because, you know, this guy, you think about it, they say if you got nothing, that's 19 years of your life. He's elderly. He probably ain't even got a few more years left. So it's like, dang, like, these guys are some a-holes. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I need to see Goku humble these fools. I need to see it now. And then we get what I assume, like, oh, I'm like, it's Panzy. So we've been, you know, she's been a big character that's been rumored to be a big part of this series. So she shows up. Obviously, I guess she's got this mask on. And I gotta say, this reminded me of something I would see in like One Punch Man. I forget what the character was. Was it Mumen Rider? I think it was. But he does this big dramatic entrance, just like Pansy's doing here, and she has this flash bomb, and she throws it. I'm like, oh snap! It blows up, and then it inflates. and they have the awkward wind go by where it's quiet and awkward silence, and Pansy starts getting worried and she runs away. And I'm like, okay. I was like, oh, I'm like, it's about to be on. I'm like, okay, now that's in a way to establish the character. All right. And so she starts running from these guys, and it doesn't take them long. They catch her. But Pansy inside has this looks like a some sort of taser thing that electrocutes this guy, and they still, chase after her. And like they said, they don't care about the citizens. They knock the citizens over, and boom, this guy, he starts getting he gets Pansy by the arm, and now my man Son Goku is like, I cannot take anymore. And we get into what I think, quite frankly, is the best action we've seen in this series yet.